This is a really fun stencil set. I called it Radiating Circles Stencil Pack, but I think there's so many different things you can actually do with these stencils. So there are 3 stencils in the pack, just like this, and they just have different circles on them, kind of radiating from the center. But when I was designing this, something that I noticed that I thought that's really cool, and we could use that in different ways, is if I had the circles coming off so that it was exactly halfway, it would create the perfect rainbow situation. So on a couple spots on the stencils, you'll see etched into the plastic. This one says large rainbow. And on this one over here, this one says small rainbow. And I labeled them like this because when you use them together, you can have them lined up just like this. If you wanted to ink blend both of these on top of each other, you would get the perfect rainbow and it would be completely solid. So I just wanted to point that out before I show you my card examples. So when you use these stencils exactly as they're designed, one on top of each other, you're going to get a pattern like this. So I just used a bunch of different colors, let them overlap, and I get a really fun pattern. It'd be fun to do some of these, circles in clear heat embossing or very, very kind of faded back ink, like very light pressure when you do your ink blending. I think any of that would look really, really neat with this stencil. So another thing that I did with this stencil is I wanted to show you, this is a way you could do the rainbow that I was talking about. For this one, I just used the large rainbow and I just ink blended in kind of rainbow colors from one side to the other. This Thinking of You greeting is actually from the Pretty Posies 4x6 stamp set. Here's another one using the large rainbow, the one that's labeled large rainbow. I started on one side, I had it come over and just have these 2 kind of overlap right there. And then I ink blended this one as well. This card took a little bit of planning because I wanted to make sure that thank you sentiment was centered. So I actually stamped that first and then came in and did all of my ink blending. And then here's a monochromatic card using that same stencil set, the Radiating Circles. I just did, let's see, I'm trying to think here. I think I did Tide Pool for these lighter ones. And then I did Juniper, just actually no, I did Tide Pool again, but a heavier application. And then I went up to Juniper. And then these sentiments are on Juniper cardstock as well. So this is the Radiating Circles stencil set. I think it's a pretty unassuming stencil set for all the different things you can do with it. It's a lot of fun to work with.